The Legacy Fighting Alliance Octagon arrived in the Hawkeye State for the first time as LFA 60 went down from Des Moines, Iowa. Hey, Fight fans, I'm Ron Kruk. He, of course, is the UFC Hall of Famer and the most famous Iowan in history, Pat Miletich. That is correct, isn't it?
They know me in, I think, my neighborhood.
You're very popular in that neighborhood. He was very popular here in Des Moines as well. And Pat, what a night of fights. The first time the LFA debuts here in the Hawkeye State. 5 finishes out of 6 fights.
It was a lot of excitement. I mean, we saw some finishes that we didn't expect. We thought that it was going to be very evenly contested fights, and sometimes the fighters just decide to do it a little different.
And why don't we take a look at every one of those finishes, beginning with Martin versus Stevens. This just took 31 seconds for the big man, Patrick Martin, to get a big shot.
Started out quick, the southpaw, straight left of the body, right hook upstairs, lands on the button. Stevens goes down, and Martin proceeds to lower the boom on him. And gets the finish.
The former basketball player, Patrick Martin, earns his 7th win with the first round TKO. Got a bloody nose, too, but he'll take it. We move on to the lightweight division. JORDIN HINMAN taking on a rising up-and-comer in that man, Dakota Bush.
A couple of guys with some wrestling experience. Dakota Bush was in trouble for a second, but hit a switch, got his back, slapped Hinman in a beautifully executed tight choke. Hinman goes night-night.
Quick work for Dakota Bush, improving to 6-1 with the first round rear naked choke submission. Look for Bush to crack our top 5. Then we move into the welterweight division. Jonathan Thompson looking for his 10th victory against Darius Flowers, and what a performance by Flowers.
You know, this was one of those fights where he expected it to go quite a while. Both very tough, durable guys, but Darius Flowers had other things in mind. That double quick knee. Thompson goes to sleep quick. Wow.
Darius Flowers, the quick TKO, his 7th career victory. Then in the co-main event, Anthony BACCAM was making his LFA debut tonight, Pat, against the veteran Trey Ogden, who is looking to go 3-0 inside the octagon.
BACCAM had some good moments, but he wasn't able to stop the takedowns from Trey Ogden. Trey Ogden, very clean takedowns, and Ogden doing a good job with his lead hand, those jabs, those lead hooks, and on the ground just controlling position and doing enough to stay busy on the ground, not get stood up, and nice escape there. But Ogden, I mean, really just a solid veteran performance.
Anthony BACCAM had no answer for Trey Ogden, who improves to 12-3 with the win. Main event, LFA light heavyweight title fight between Clayton York, the former Oregon State football player, and Julius Angliskas, the Lithuanian. Wow, what a performance tonight. Decided
to wrestle with the grappler, hit a nice takedown there, doing some damage from the top. You talk about heavy ground and pound. Looked effortless the entire fight as far as ground and pound went. And when he got his chance, he definitely went for the finish, wanted to get him out of there, throws in the hooks, locks up the choke, and gets Mr. York to tap out.
Angliskas shows he has dynamite in his fists and knows how to finish a fight as well. Remains unbeaten and captures the LFA light heavyweight title. Well, more hardware will be given out next week. LFA 61 from Prior Lake, Minnesota. The LFA middleweight title up for grabs as champion Brendan Allen defends his strap for the first time against top contender Moses Marietta. Then we have back-to-back fights from the Lone Star State, LFA 62 and 63, going down in Dallas and Belton. And then we're back in Sioux Falls, South Dakota for LFA 64 on April 26th. For Pat Miletich, I'm Ron Kruk. We will see you every Friday night on AXS TV.